Hello everyone, it is Mark Berman from TVMI. I am coming to you from the Winter Press Tour in Pasadena, California. At the restaurant within the hotel, I am here with Whitney, Thore.
Hi.
Hello, and you are going to be headlining a new series on TLC. It is called My Big Fat Fabulous Life.
That's right.
It's debuting on this coming Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And I have to tell you, first of all, I'm really happy to be here with you. You had a session earlier today, which is Thursday. Today's Thursday. And I have to tell you, you really struck a chord with me. I almost shed a tear. I had, your story.
I shed enough for the both of us. So
you shed a couple of tears, but I really admire what you're doing. Now, talk to me briefly about the road to get to this show. Can you talk briefly about how this happened?
Yeah, well, as someone that struggled with my body image forever, even long before I was actually overweight, this is really shocking to me that I would ever have become fat to begin with, and that I would ever have gotten out of the depression that I was in. I withdrew from my life for almost a decade because I had become fat. So about a year ago, I had a dance video that went viral, which was the biggest shock of my life. Until this, the TV show is a bigger shock. And it was really awesome. And I started to realize that I felt like I had a purpose in life for the first time in a long time. And it felt liberating and exciting. And I started to hear from so many people in my community and through the internet all over the world saying that I had inspired them or touched them or given them a little bit of confidence that they didn't know they had. So when the TV show came around, I was just thrilled to have a platform, once a week in everybody's living rooms. I think it's incredible. And I hope that, through watching My Big Fat Fabulous Life, people can understand that fat people are people. You often see in the media fat people. It's almost like a caricature, just a stereotype of what a fat person is. And I hope that I can kind of breathe life into that a little bit because I'm, I was going to say fully functioning. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I have a lot, there's more to me than just being fat, which is what most people just focus on when they look. So I have a wonderful family. I have wonderful friends. I have dreams and aspirations. I just started teaching dance again for the first time in a decade.
That's right.
That was really physically and emotionally challenging. I'm trying to date. I'd like to get married and have babies at some point in life. And I have a really cute cat. I just want to throw that out there. No one yet has asked me about my cat, so I just want to say that.
What's your cat's name?
His name is Henchy, and Grumpy Cat, watch out. Henchy is the be-all, end-all of felines.
Now, how old is Henchy?
Henchy is 7 now.
Okay, I have a cat named Darla who's 4. I think we should have a fix up here.
I would love that.
She's a very nice cat. She comes from a good stock.
Good.
She drives me bananas. I go to work. I get up at 4:15. I get into work at 6. I have to massage her. I have to feed her. I have to give her treats. She needs another massage, more treats, another massage, more treats. I'm like, I have to go to work, doll.
I want to be a cat. Massage, treats, massage.
And I think she's getting older. I'd like to see her get married. So
settle down.
We'll talk after this.
Okay, I love it.
No, I have to say, just hearing your story and listening to you and sitting here with you now, there's a light. You have a light.
Thank you.
That I find very inspirational because what I had just told you, this is the first time we're meeting, and what I told you is, your struggle was with a weight issue. I had a struggle with others. Everybody has their own struggle.
Yes.
My struggle was a height issue. And I think everybody has an internal struggle that they, that they don't always feel comfortable with.
That's right.
But the fact that you took something that was challenging for you and you made something out of it and took, spun it positively, to me is a very, very good thing. And I'm really glad that TLC found you. Now, I know that the issue you had mentioned at the session, you had gained a lot of weight at school and you came back. I know your parents, who are sitting right here, by the way, next to you, mentioned, they didn't want to hurt your feelings, they didn't want to say anything, and you were struggling with that. When did you start getting out of that cycle? When did you, did you just wake up one morning and say, you know what, screw it, this is who I am, I'm going to make the best of it? Was that it? Kind of.
It took me a couple years to even make any references to the fact that I was fat or any references to the fact that I gained weight. And I still saw that people were very uncomfortable. One of my favorite things to do is, look at someone and say, are you calling me fat? And they get so, and I'm like, I'm just kidding, I thought that was funny. But it took me a decade to finally realize that I was so sick of waiting, and that really I kind of just got pissed off. I kind of got angry, hearing all the negative criticism and the judgment and everything, and I was like, I'm tired of it. I've reached my breaking point, and I'm going to just give it a shot. I'm just going to try to just live like this, and claim my own happiness. And I'm really lucky that it worked out. It's been an incredible journey. I have never been so in love with life. I have never, I've had a lot of hardships, and even day to day still. I mean, you can see it in the show, a guy driving by and calling me Shamu, and these things happen to me every day. But I have never been happier. I have never felt more on purpose, more meaningful, and it's not an easy life, but it's a meaningful one, and I would never trade that in a million years, and that is incredible, and I never want to let go of the feeling that this has given me, the empowerment, the happiness. It's just the best.
I have to hug you. You're too good.
It's just the best thing that ever happened to me.
You're inspiring me, because I just feel so much better on myself. For some reason today I feel better. Yesterday I felt crappy. Anyway, I feel better today. Tomorrow we'll talk. But,
okay, call me anytime.
How did it feel with the cameras rolling? I mean, this was something new for you. You don't come from it. You're not an actress.
Well, I did actually study theater, but I was not ever able to do it because of my weight. And it's interesting. They would always say, "Well, we're doing non-traditional casting," and I quickly learned that meant within races, not body types,
right?
Because I was still never really cast in anything. So I gave up that dream. I gave up my dream of dancing, but I certainly had never had an audience or a camera in my face or feeling like I was being scrutinized for being myself. That's the weird part. And I haven't seen the show, but but just from the promos and the commercials and things, I've just been thrilled because I'm like, that is me. That's who I am.
How are you going to watch the first episode? What are you going to do? You're going to have like a party?
We are. We're having a premiere party and at a really nice restaurant. And I'm actually flying in from New York at like 8:30 that night, so I'll be sliding in right at 10 o'clock to watch it. All my best friends and family, we're all getting together, and it's going to be a magical night, I'm sure. I'm thrilled with what TLC has done, and they're really incredible in that they want to showcase, different people, a diverse group of people, but we all have a common bond that makes us relatable to everybody, and so I'm just really proud to be part of this.
That's wonderful. I think it's great. And just sitting here, I know you have to catch a plane, so you're in a rush, but I want to say the F word.
Yeah.
I want you to use the word fabulous, because that's what you are.
Thank you.
Fat is a word, tall is a word, but fabulous really has meaning. So you really are. I mean, I have to tell you, I come to the press tour. I've been coming here for about 16 years. And normally at every press tour, which is 2 weeks long, somebody just strikes a chord. It's usually at the end. Maybe I'm so tired, I got to get out of here. Somebody strikes a chord. You struck a chord, but it's the beginning of the tour. So it's going to be hard for somebody else here to match that. I have another 2 weeks here. So I don't know who's going to be so fabulous that's going to do that. But I really wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
I think TLC, is a great place. It is called My Big Fat Fabulous Life. It is going to be airing on Tuesday evening, debuting 10 o'clock Eastern Time. I would be watching with my family, but I'm here and they're in New York. But I'm going to watch.
Great.
And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
And you're an inspiration. So keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I'm going to try.
It's a real pleasure. I am Mark Berman. We're at the Winter Press Tour. We are TVMI. And I will see you back at the next video cast. Have a great one. Take care. Nice meeting you.
You too. Bye.